All right, so I'm attempting to vlog this. First, take your tire off, but you should know how to do that, right? Take your tire off, put it on some jack stands. See that little cleft right there? You can put it right there, sit your car right there. I got it on both sides. Anyway, take your tire off, right? Which I'm sitting on mine. Then, turn your wheel. You can actually turn this with your hand, okay? But I would do it with the steering wheel. That's safer and quicker. Turn it. Then, it's facing you, right? Now we have to take these two bolts off right here, which I already loosened that. But in order to loosen this, you have to hold this one with the wrench so it doesn't turn, okay? And then what happened is, okay, pull that out, pull this out. Well, first I should have loosened this brake line, but you kind of don't really have to. Now, the actual caliper slides off like nothing, right? Okay, sit that there, which I should have a wire to hang this up on here, but we're gonna get that, okay? Now, these two, pull these out, which, oh my God, they're pretty much falling out. Ain't that about something? Wow, okay? We'll talk about this hood thing later. The reason why I got this open, we'll talk about that later, okay? So, I have this. Gonna pull the pads out. It's really not super bad, but they're pretty bad. All right, now we have to get the caliper mount off. This is the caliper, but this is what holds the caliper, okay? Quick second. All right, so next I have to take off this bolt and this bolt. These two bolts go to the caliper mount, okay? So, I should have sprayed some penetration oil on this, because y'all, if you don't got no muscles, you don't do your push-ups, kill yourself. Boy, that's essentially what you're doing. You come out here trying to muscle this metal. All right, so we can take this off. Oh, I ain't ready yet. That's a piece of wire I was telling you about. Get you a clothes hanger. I just got me a clothes hanger. Made me a makeshift type doohickey. And all it is just hanging that up, guys. Let's review. Tire off, jack stand, caliper, right? Hang it up. Should take this out too, but you really kind of don't need to. That's a brake line. That's a brake line mount, I guess you call that. Take the caliper off. Take the caliper mount off, which is these two bolts. That's 4 bolts in all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Caliper mount over here. And they'll give you these new metal pieces. When you pop them out, just put them, just a common sense, just match them up. That's all I did. Then come over here. Now I'm going to be lazy. I'm going to take my drill gun. Hold on. We got to get, let me show you guys. Let's see how I'm turning this with my hand. So I'm turn that with my hand. Okay. Now. Oh, shit. All right, so I can't do that with one hand, but I'm gonna do this. All right. An advanced part happened for an amateur, so I looked it up on YouTube. Sorry I wasn't able to drill and show you guys, but here's the head of this screw. If you could tell, this screw was, well, you can't tell, but this screw was stripped, right? It looked nothing. You see all the detail in that? Imagine that being round, right? So with that being round, this is not going to fit in it, right? Phillips screwdriver. So what I did was YouTubed and they told me to drill, which I got my drill bit, drill a hole through here to break that screw loose, the head, and take a hammer, knock it loose. That's just what I did, y'all. And here we go. So, got my rotor off. I still can use at least this one screw. I think this right here might be done. I'm gonna poke something through there and see what we got. Okay, so that might be done. But either way, as long as I got one screw, let me see. Yeah, that's done, y'all. But as long as I got this one screw right here, it'll be fine. And plus, when I slide the tire on it, it's gonna keep the rotor in place. So, cool. Next, we're gonna take our new rotor and we're gonna spray brake clean on it. See. I was told this gets the factory coat off of the rotor. Don't get me the line because I really don't freaking know. This is day one. I am an amateur. So, with that being said, if I could do this, it's my first day, you can too. After this dries, we're gonna slap this bad boy onto the car. And that looks dry enough for me. Be careful because a lot of these chemicals will eat up your skin. Don't be like me, being irresponsible. Line it up so that your screws can go back in, okay? And that's this little guy here. So, screw back in. Like I said, don't worry about this one. It'll be okay. If anything, I can always go back and get another screw like this. It's nothing. All right, but it's not gonna make a big deal. Now, caliper mount. Okay. Let's turn our rotor back. We're gonna take some muscle so we can actually see. Okay. Put your caliper mount back on, like so, right? And it lines right back up, guys. It's real easy, okay? You're gonna put your 17s back. Remember, it's only 4 bolts. And the bolts are only gonna fit where they're supposed to go. Lord, I should have put this on the tripod. Let me put these 2 bolts back, then we'll come back. Alrighty. Now here we go. Tighten up these 2 bolts right here. Guys, I want to go ahead and say this while I'm doing this. It pays to have the right tools. I used to try to work on cars when I was younger with some bull job tools. I'm talking about tools that a middle-aged woman would go get. And no offense to women, but tools matter, y'all. That's all I'm trying to say. Real tools matter. Right now I'm using this Duralast socket, which is pretty awesome. Usually I have some. Yeah, get your shoes. Come help me fix the car. Okay. Come on, son. But Daddy said, yeah. All right, here we go. Let me get my foot off that jack stand. That's not safe. Amateur life. What am I thinking? Alrighty. You know, I don't know about y'all, but mine's got to be tight. No vibrations, nothing coming loose. This piston, we want to close this because it's not going to fit back once we put our new brakes on, okay? So we're going to close this. And the reason why we have this open, the brake fluid cap, you said I got paper towels around it. And guys, all the stuff I got off of different videos of YouTube, so I'm really like mixing up a whole bunch of videos I watch and doing it in my own style. But yeah, so when you clamp this piston back in, it's gonna push the brake fluid back up, okay? So we're opening that so you can have room for it to come out. And the towels are for to catch it in case anything comes out farther than what it needs to be, okay? So I'll take my old brake pad, right? I'll show you guys. Okay. Now, you can take some channel locks, or you can take a C-clamp, okay? And all you do is put this thing on here. See? I got it on there. And all I'm doing is gonna tighten this up, and it's gonna push this back, okay? I can't do it one hand. Let me see. Let's see if I can do it with one hand, guys. Okay, maybe I can get started, then I'll finish it off camera. See? See how that's going back? All you're doing is twisting this, and you're putting the brake pad against it so it can be flat. You have something flat to push the whole entire thing. You're gonna flush it all the way to it's flat. Flush it flat, okay? I'm a little wire came out.
Free pot since I'm being good.
Can you have freeze pot since you're being good?
Yeah.
I don't know, y'all. Can he have a freeze pot since he's being good, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, well, let Daddy finish this part and I'll bring you one, okay?
Wait, can Daddy? I mean, can my...
Can you wait? Can you wait? Can you be patient? Thank you. All right, here we go. Gotta hurry up because somebody's gonna kill me if I don't give them a freeze pot. Yeah, right. All right. Which this side goes in. All right. This side goes out. And they pretty much, all the stuff, guys, is really just like a puzzle. Like, they only fit one way. There's no other way. You can't put them in like this. You can't put them in like that. You can't put them in, that would be stupid. Like, that would look stupid. So, guys, they only go one way. Okay. Next, we're gonna take this caliper and put it back down and mount it back down. And to be honest with you guys, that's it. There's really nothing other to this. So like I'm saying, y'all, final step, that's pretty much it. There's really nothing to it, y'all. I'm gonna tighten these two bolts up. Remember, these are 2 out of the 4 bolts. 2 that goes into the caliper mount, but this is the actual caliper, okay? With the rubber thing. I ain't done yet. Gotta be patient.
Okay.
And you ask me again, you're not getting another one. You're not getting none. You know, I gotta teach my kids patience. That's okay. Because working on this car will definitely taught me patience, all right? Now, same thing applies from earlier. When we tighten this and loosen this. We don't want this bolt to move. So I'm gonna put that wrench right there on it. Or that wrench, that's how we say down south. Okay? And I'm gonna tighten that sucker up. Yeah. Yeah, you want it tight, y'all. I don't know about y'all. I don't mind tight. Oh yeah. And yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it, y'all. This is the brake line for when you need to bleed the brakes. We'll talk about that. I'm still an amateur, so I'm gonna teach myself first before I try to record myself. And yeah, y'all. Other than that, I probably need to pump these brakes a couple times. Put my, yeah, I'll take a free spot, son. Thank you. Let me get pink, man. Can I have pink or green?
Maybe.
Or a red one. One of them two.
Oh, red. Get red. I want to get red.
Okay. I bought one that free spot, y'all. So, close this back. Looks like I'm done with that pretty much. And yeah, y'all. Here you go. Brakes and rotors. 2000 Acura TL. And honestly, my last brakes and rotors weren't super bad, but I wanted to teach myself and give myself an opportunity to learn something new. So yeah, man, if you got any comments, questions, tips, remember I am an amateur. My first time ever. Holla at your boy. Check a friend on not, cuz.